those people who've joined on time, right? Let me give something special, right? Because you are on time, you deserve it. So something that I'll share with you is hi Swara, is that tongue to palate. So is there something, do you want to be really intelligent, sharp, and absorbing everything that is being told to you absolutely quickly without having to sit with your books or listen to someone and not understanding, right? That's okay, we will start in a minute or so, but for the people who have joined, this is something additional for them. This I'll not repeat later. So for all of you who've joined now, I'm giving you a very, very simple trick which will make you supersonic. So it's like you have super antennas and you're able to catch all the vibrations, okay? So what you need to do is keep your tongue to your palate, okay? It's like this. So you can cover your mouth. Try it with me now, please. Tongue to palate, okay? Now I'll give you a little bit of signs of why this happens. So like a switch, right? You see, you have the tube light or you have lights, LED lights at home, but until and unless you turn on the switch, you don't get the light, right? So there is electricity, but that connection happens. Similarly, when we are understanding something, for the flow of energy to go right up to your brain and get seated into your memory cells there, right? Really make you more sharp and intelligent. This connection of tongue to your palate is like that switch which you turn on, okay? Many of us don't know. So I really thought this is something. So Shrikar, you didn't have to wait. Bacha like every time. So hope you like this tip, okay? I can see Rujal. Is that the right way to pronounce your name? Swara, hi Swara. Hi Renuka. Yes, Shrikar, you should try this, okay? And so another thing, right? If you try it a day, you may not find a difference, but try it for 21 days, 3 weeks, not much, right? Try it. When you have your live sessions, when you have your online sessions, connect your tongue to the palate and see if there is a difference. See if you grasp the topic faster than others. Shweta, let me know when it's good to go. We have 20 people, so I think that's great to start. Okay. "21 days connecting." You will continue it. It will become a habit after that. But whenever you want to learn something, connect your tongue to palate. Okay. And this is for everyone. Children, adults, you can teach your parents, you can teach your family members, your friends. Yes, and Shrikar, do send me a message after that. Okay? Okay, so I think good to start now. Shweta or anyone else from News Shuttle? Can I just get started? Perfect. Thank you so much. So again, hello lovely people. I am very excited for today's session, okay? Because here I am Vijaya. So hello everyone. So I'm expecting some really young friends and of course their parents, right? So children, feel free to share whatever we are going to be talking about today and doing. So what I need from you is maybe a bottle of water. I know it's just going to be 30 minutes. I'm not going to make it boring for you, but get some water, get a paper and a pen, or a sketch pen or something, right? If you have it handy, it's good. Okay. So I will wait for someone's cue to say yes, we have it, like a thumbs up or yes or something like that, and then we can just continue from there. In the meantime, if others just want to introduce yourselves, that will be nice. So I know there is Swara, Rujal, Shrikar, Renuka, right? But if there are others, Preeti. Okay, perfect. So today what are we going to do? Today we are going to learn together. So you are going to teach me and I am also going to share something. So how am I going to learn is by your experiences. So I really want you to get active with your fingers. I know you have to type. Maybe you can ask an adult who's sitting beside you to just help you type, okay? Because this has to be interactive. Otherwise, how am I going to learn? Because you all are just amazing. I've been watching, right, all these live shows and I see your questions, your comments. I see some of your activities and I'm super impressed with all of you. So that's the reason why I am very excited for today. Once more, I am Vijaya. Feel free to call me any which way that you are comfortable. Okay, so it can be Vijaya, ma'am, auntie, anything. Now, before we start, I want you to all, your brains to get a little active, okay? Because now you may have just come up after a nice nap or maybe playing a video game. So let's all get active, okay? Very simple exercise. So this is mirror image, so probably your right hand, right? So can I have your right index finger up like this and the left hand, right? The thumb and the index finger following the right hand. Now just turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now make it fast. Can I see people doing it? No, but are you doing it? Now one thing great, why I love having sessions with children is I know you will try. I know you will not give up. Okay? So whoever has done it, you need to type, yes, I got it. I shall repeat one more time. Okay? So you have your index finger and there you go. Fast. See how fast you go. Now see if what's happening is when you're doing this, is this thumb coming out? No, just this index finger. Now Shrikar, if you've done it with 1, try it with 2. Understood? Clear? So children, again, practice. Okay, so why did I give you this exercise? Now you all are very intelligent, so I'm giving you that answer now. Is for a brain, right? For your health, fitness, you do a lot of things. You do exercises, I'm sure you play a sport, a game, and all of those things, right? But what do you do for your brains? Your brains also need good muscles, isn't it? So this is a very good exercise that you can do. So I know Shrikar is saying yes. What about others? Are you trying? You should. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. It's easy. Chalo. Yes, brain active. And if you're not able to do it, it's okay. You know what will get you do it? Practice. Fine. So let me move on from here. So I'm sure you all are trying. Give it some time. Keep practicing, children. Okay, keep practicing. Once you practice, you will get it. And then you can message me and ask me for some more. Okay, I'll see if now in today's session I can give you one more or not. Okay, now depending on your feedback, you need to tell me yes or no only. Can you all hear me now? Perfect. Did you lose me because the connection went off? Okay, so great. So this is where we were. Fine. So please practice this. Now I will try and see if if during the session you can ping me if you want one more such exercise to get your brain more active and just like you. It went off and came back. Yes, thanks Shrikar. Now this week has all been about communication, right? So you all have been learning how to communicate better. I have one question. And now please children, what did I say? I want fast fingers. Okay. Now if you think you're not able to type, just do this exercise once before typing. I see only Shrikar typing. But I see there are 50 of you. Right? So it's just amazing if I get at least 10 responses. Come on. So do this so that you can type faster. Now, with communication this week, right? My question to you is, who all do you communicate with on a regular basis? On a daily basis, if I say who all do you communicate with, what will your answer be? Come on, come on, come on. Who do you communicate with? And children, every answer. So children and adults, if some adults are, don't get upset. Friends, parents, very good. So you communicate with friends, parents. So the entire audience can respond, okay? Whoever is watching, please feel free to respond. Teachers, yes, you're communicating with teachers. Who else are you communicating with on a daily basis? So I'm going to count up to 10. 1, 2, 3. Responses, come on. Who is sleeping? Who's dozing off? Hello. So there are parents, there are friends, there are teachers. Who else do you communicate with? Yes, you're communicating with me, absolutely. Right? So, one very important aspect of, I don't know why all of you don't want to type. I really want to know you all. So, maybe motivate yourself a little bit to type your responses. Okay, and thanks Shrikar, you're doing amazing. So, with communication, the next question that I have is, who helps you get up from the bed in the morning? Who makes you brush your teeth? Who makes you get ready? Who makes you watch the television or read the storybook? Who? Who's making you do all of this? So yes, we are communicating with so many people, but who's making you do all of this? Think quickly. Who's making you do? Myself and sometimes my mom. Yes. So yes, your mom will help you. So she can, Tanish, I do it myself. Yes, very good. Thanks, Tanish. Very nice. So you do it yourself, isn't it? So absolutely, we all have to wake up. Someone can help us. The alarm clock or my mother or my father or someone can help me by waking me up. But who has to wake up? I have to wake up. Right, children? So who do you also need to communicate with, and who are you communicating with daily apart from all these people who are parents, teachers, friends, relatives, everything? All of those are right answers. You have to communicate with yourself, right? And sometimes we don't do that the right way, correct? So how many of you have actually spent some time, your brain, yes, overall you, right? So from your brain can come thoughts, from your heart can come feelings, right? So you have to talk to yourself. So that's very important. So communicating with oneself is also very important, that I want to take your attention to today, okay? And we will do some activity. So I remember in the earlier class, in the earlier session this week, Manjari, she talked about pets, right? Please, excuse me, thank you, sorry. So these are all good things that you can actually apply when you communicate with yourself also, right? So for example, if exercising is good, right, for your body, and your mother or your father or someone's telling, do your exercise, and you're like lazy, is that good for your body, children? Is it good? Is it fine that you're not exercising? It isn't, right? So you need to be saying sorry to your body because you've not been able to exercise. So because your body helps you. Who keeps you fit? Who keeps you healthy? Right? Your body keeps you fit. Your body keeps you healthy. Similarly, so yes, I know you don't say it now, but think of it like that. Think of it that your hands, your legs are actually helping you. Right? So you need to thank them if you do a nice piece of art, right? If you made such beautiful craft you people do and you post it, right, in this group. So when you do that, thank your hands, thank your fingers. Wow, you've created something so nice. If you've done a newspaper reporting, thank your voice, thank your ability to speak so well in front of the camera. So this is very important, that you commit with yourself. Okay, now continuing, when I'm saying thank you, now how do you communicate? You can ask me, but how do we communicate with ourselves? What do we say to ourselves? Because we are not used to talking very positive things. Okay, for example, you can actually tell yourself, I am amazing, I am awesome, I am intelligent, I am hardworking, I'm sincere. Okay, so what are the qualities that you really want to see in yourself, right? Now those are the things you can repeat. You know what, Tanish? Connection is really bad today. So is this fine? Now can you hear me? Again the connection went off for some reason, children. Yeah? Someone needs to type, just say yes. Hello. Can someone just say if you're able to hear me now? Because again the connection just went low. No, I think there's some problem. Are you able to hear me? I will need a response. Hello? Loud and clear. Thanks, Madhu. Thank you so much. So just continuing, right, with affirmations. So it is very important that you keep telling yourself and reminding yourself what are those good qualities that you have, or what are the good qualities that you want to imbibe in yourself. Okay, now I will need responses again. Children and adults, feel free to type in, right? What is one good affirmation that you can say to yourself? So I'll give you an example. Now I have not been a very organized person. So I've always had some trouble, my books here and there, my work papers here and there, right? And then I really wanted to change this. The first thing I started doing is telling myself, I am organized. Okay, I am organized. So every day, one of the affirmations that I will surely have is the fact that Vijaya is organized. Slowly what that will trigger is, when I start doing my things, I will start becoming more and more organized. That's a separate bit, but at least the first bit, let's get it very clearly, okay? Now, what is one such affirmation or one such positive sentence that you want to tell to yourself? Does anyone want to type, please? What is that one such affirmation you want to frame for yourself now, today? Let's use this time, right? Let's not just hear and go away. Let's do it, because this is going to help you change certain things in your life. Children and adults, feel free. Any good affirmation? Because you need to talk nicely to yourself, right? You need to be pleasant to yourself. So you need to apply all of that, and what else than saying something good to yourself, right? Morning and evening maybe. This is something you really are encouraged to do, okay? Please ensure that you have this positive sentence for yourself. Now, the other thing which also I touched upon earlier was about the gratitude, right? Feeling, when I said, when you create something nice, say thank you. Thank you to your fingers. So start saying thank you to yourself, okay? When you do something, Shrikar is smart and never gives up anything. Oh, he's always ready to try. He's always giving his best, isn't it? So when you say this affirmation, there are two ways you can say it. You can say it, I am so and so. So, I am creative, I am efficient. Or you can also say, like the way you have written down. So, Shrikar is smart, Tanish is creative. So, now try and put all those adjectives. So, keep it very simple, keep it very short. Short sentences. You can say 2 to 3 sentences also. How much time does it take, children? 10 seconds? Just try doing it. 1 minute. And how can you say it? The mirror. Look at yourself and say it loudly, pleasantly. How do you want people to talk to you? Do you want people to be very rude to you, shout at you, or do you want people to talk very nicely to you, smilingly, lovingly? So that's exactly how you should talk. To start behaving well with yourself, you need to express nicely in front of yourself, right? Only then will it be easy to do the same thing in front of others, okay? Now, so affirmations, you will all remember. Now the second thing, I am the best. Yes, of course. You can say I am the best. right? But again, I am the best when you compare yourself with yourself. Okay, do not compare yourself with this. So don't think that I am the best in my class. No, I am the best because I'm doing a good thing. I am better than myself yesterday. So yesterday if I couldn't do something, today I'm able to do it. So I am better there. Okay, so when you say I am the best, you have to remember you're comparing yourself with just you and no one else. Okay, thank you. Now moving on, as I said, you really need to thank everything that you have now. For example, I'm able to sit here and talk to all of you, right? So I really noticed this and I'm like, wow, this is great. Now for who all should I thank now for this? Of course, I have Shweta to thank. So from News Shuttle, they've given this opportunity. All of you who are sitting here, listening to me and maybe learning something, even 1 point is fine, good enough, okay? And also myself, because I have taken the time to read something, understand something, and then present it. My voice, right? Maybe the technology, so that I'm able to connect to you sitting at home. So there are so many things, just with one thing, there are so many things that we can say thank you for. What I want you to do, because today's topic is more, let's communicate with ourselves. You all need to start thinking of what are the things that you can be grateful for to yourself, okay? So if you've done something that's nice, or even if you've tried something for the first time, be grateful. Find out which part of your body is helping you do that. If it's your mind, be grateful to your mind, to your brain, right? If it's something that you're speaking, then for the ability that you can speak. So it could be an ability, it could be a thing, it could be a quality, it could be a body part, it could be just about anything, okay? So start with saying thank you, okay? And you should know exactly why you're saying thank you, not just, okay, thank you, okay? Once you do this, then it will be very easy for you to say thank you to others as well. And thank you, again, as I said, you need to understand why. What are you? Like now, I'm feeling really nice that I'm speaking to all of you. So it's a very happy and joyous feeling. Okay. So we do have time now, right? Shweta, I can continue. Okay. So another thing that I thought will be important for me to share with all of you is really anger management. So do you all get angry? Because this is again something that when I was a child, or even now, this is something that I really want to be able to manage very well. Anger. So do you get? Yes, Shashwati. So it's Swara, right? So do you all get angry? Okay. So before that, another question that I have is, have you tried Chupa Chup lollipops or maybe Pulse? For the others, maybe Center Shock, the older ones who are listening to me. You need to say yes or no. Center Shock Chupa Chup lollipop, which has the bubble gum inside, right? Have you ever had it? Okay, you used to get angry, but now getting less. Good, good. So now about the question on the Chupa Chup lollipop or Pulse. How many of you have tried it? Completely different question, right? What's this got to do with anger? Quickly, none of you? You don't have candies? Yes, Chupa Chups, right? So what is it actually? So it is, so all of this, right? Center Shock or Pulse. So on the outer bit, right? It has a different flavor, and as you chew into it, it tastes different, right? It feels different. So it may be sweet, or there may be a bubble gum inside, or as in Center Shock, it has a very, very different taste. Now, similarly, what we say as anger, right, is just what is in the outside, okay? What you have inside is completely different. So anger, when we say, so remember this Chupa Chup lollipop, right? Or Pulse, or for that matter Center Shock. What is the outside is anger. what is inside, which is a different flavor, is what we need to know, okay? And since we're communicating with ourselves, it's very important that we pay some attention to this, okay? Now, what I need is just get a paper like this, just a paper, okay? And draw a triangle, okay? Can I draw a triangle, please? Do it, because then you remember. So you have this. Now, this is also something like an iceberg, okay? And this is the tip of the iceberg. This is what we get to see, okay? So this is the outer, okay, of the lollipop. So this is what we know, okay? So we all think, oh, I'm getting angry. Okay, maybe it is a mirror image for all of you. But what happens is, when you go here, so please write anger here, A-N-G-E-R, anger on the top. Now what happens here is what is important. Okay, children? Because you may think that I am angry. Your parents may think you are angry. But you need to think for some time and see, is this really anger? Or is it that I'm bored? I'm bored sitting at home. And that's why what is coming out is what probably people think is anger, that tip, okay? Or maybe I am afraid, I'm scared of something that I don't know, okay? I'm scared of a consequence. I'm scared of something that I'm not aware of. But what I'm showing outside is anger. So the expression is coming as anger, but deep within, I may be scared, I may be bored, or I may be hurt. Someone may have hurt me and I'm feeling sad and I'm sitting and someone comes and asks me, another friend comes and asks, hey, what's happened to you? Tanish, what happened? Swara, why are you not talking? So they think, why are you being angry? Okay, I'm back. So is that something that, you're angry? No, that's the tip of the iceberg, okay? What is inside is what you need to find out, children. Okay, so when you do these positive sentences, right, very regularly, keep telling yourself, I'm calm, I'm calm. Ask your family members also to help you in that area. Let them also say, yes, you are, you are calm, and let them help you. So when you're getting angry, right, or when the expression is coming out as anger, spend some time. What do you need to do? Very simple exercise. Smell a rose, blow a candle. How do you do that? So just imagine there is a rose. So come on, all of you do it with me, whoever's watching. Smell a rose, blow a candle. Okay? So imagine a rose now, or whichever flower you like, which has a good fragrance, right? So smell that flower. Smell a rose, blow a candle. Do this 5 times. Easy? Will you be able to do it? Yeah? So once you do this, what will happen is that tip, right, that anger, you will get some time, it will settle down, and then you can start thinking, what is it that's exactly bothering me? Am I getting bored? Is it that, wow, smelling and blowing feels so relaxed? Yes, Shrikar, thank you so much. So do it, okay, and do it when it really needs to be done. So now you're relaxed, you're happy, but do it when you get that irritation, okay? Then try to think, what is it that is making, that I think I'm showing this anger? This is also a nice way to understand if others also have something. For example, if your mother's continuously telling you, do this, do this, do this, do this, why are you not doing it? And then she's getting irritated and angry, right? Think again. Even if someone else is shouting, blow a candle and ask yourself, what is the underlying? So this is the chupa chup, right? Which is outside. What is the flavor inside? Try to find that. Be that investigating self and find out, is it worry? Is my mother worried about me? Is that the reason she's asking me not to have ice creams, too many ice creams, right? Does she think I'll fall ill? Okay, so now you know. When you have to go and tell her, you will not tell her, Mama, why are you shouting at me? Why are you angry with me? But rather, you can actually tell her that don't worry for me. Okay, or maybe you have a glass of water after you have your ice cream. So then at least you will know that you will not start crying. Oh, she's angry, I will also start crying, right? You will be more calm and you will try and understand what is inside, that anger. What does anger come out? So this is a very important aspect. Again, this is something that doing, and all the children I work with, this is something we practice all the time. Okay, so please do smell a rose, blow a candle, say your positive affirmations, say thank you to yourself, be nice to yourself. Okay, talk in front of your mirror and just enjoy whatever you're doing and be happy. Okay, so I think that is it from my side. If there's any question, I'm happy to take. And again, if you have any question, after this session as well, feel free to just send me a message. I'll be more than happy to answer that. The most important thing is enjoy and have a wonderful time. Okay? Thank you, children. And thank you, Shweta. New shuttle. I think it's for children, right? Keeping them occupied. Children, use this forum to the extent possible. Come up, show your talent, practice, because this just gives you a very comfortable environment where you can just practice, right? And you have so many people motivating you. So if you're not feeling comfortable doing something, that's exactly what you should do here. Yeah? And have a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, affirmations. Say I'm the best. Say thank you to ourselves. Anger, look inside, why are you getting angry? Perfect. Outstanding. Yes. And don't forget these. Just change. Try that. Thank you. Thanks, Shweta. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.